Zimbabwe. Wouldn't that be great if aliens came to this planet and they were black? And they got here and they were like, yo, we so happy we found this planet because we left all these black people here. Came to get them. Bring them back home to their home planet. Planet Black Black. But you pronounce it Black Black. All the black people over here be like, yeah, we want to go back home to the planet Black Black. Go to Africa and talk to the Africans, and the Africans are like,
that's why you can see Senegalese today. If you go to Senegal, black, and they have some kind of blue over the top of their eye. How is it that a man or woman so black they green, or so black they blue? Are you understanding and understanding exactly that they are the remnants of the original people that were here? They're blue. The movie Avatar, the deep black people who were spirit-bound people, whose melanin used to be what I call prismatic melanin.
Vibes. Thank you, Vibes.
They're fond of arrows, dipped in a neurotoxin that'll stop your heart in 1 minute.
The way of water connects all things. Before your birth, and after your death.
cannot live like this, baby. In hate.
I got 100 on my dash, got 200 in my trunk. Name in the grab bags, put my Bible in the trunk. Taco fire on the top of my binocular, I'm drunk. How can I make them popular? Papa when I want. See, I'm living with anxiety, ducking the sobriety. Fucking up the system, I ain't fucking with society.
Wouldn't that be great if aliens came to this planet and they were black? And they got here and they were like, yo, we so happy we found this planet because we left all these black people here. Came to get them. Bring them back home to their home planet. Planet Black Black. But you pronounce it Black Black. All the black people over here be like, yeah, we want to go back home to the planet Black Black. Go to Africa and talk to the Africans, and the Africans are like,
that shit goes so hard. That beat goes so hard. What's up, super?
Planet Black Black. That's a good one.
Yeah, how good? What do you get out of the Planet Black Black?
Black chicks? I don't know.
That sounds like a good time. I'm talking about. Okay, so we're talking to. Can you introduce yourself, George, with your age, your race, and where you're from?
George, 59, Greece.
Greece. White Greaseman or black Greaseman? Are you still in Greece or whereabouts in America?
On Cyprus.
Okay, welcome to the panel, brother. We're talking to. This is a black kind of conversation within Black Americans, Africans, we're trying to speak to the FBA people that want to delineate from the term African American. My scenario, right? My hypothetical is this ship that's going to come. If it was filled with Africans, right? And they come to America asking the FBAs. They say, "Do you want to come with us, or do you want to stay there and delineate away from us?" Right? I don't know how much conversation you've had with this, but this is if the shoe doesn't fit, you can.
Let me make it easy for you. So after 200-300 years, when people live in any place for that long, they become their own tribe. So having said that, while genetically, yeah, you could trace back most Black Americans. I don't use the word African. I use the word Black Americans, if you want, to West Africa, sure. But nevertheless, they are their own tribe now. The culture is different. The food is different. The beliefs are different. Everything is different.
Two or more years, or the 500 years.
No. I said 300 years. An example is the Zulu tribe.
Okay. All right. Sorry, George. Okay.
Yeah. So an example is the Zulu tribe in South Africa. The Zulus did not exist 300 years ago. Right now, they're the biggest tribe in South Africa. Why? Because over time, people involved, they conquer each other, they decimate each other, and the Zulus in South Africa are the predominant local tribe. So, but they didn't exist 400 years ago. They came about around the 1700s. They formed, let's say. So, and this happens to, and you could make the case for different, peoples living in the United States. Over the course of 200 years, you become your own thing. Yeah, you might be a descendant of somebody back, God knows when, but basically after 2 or 3 generations, you become whatever the locals are. So Black Americans are basically Americans. That's all there is, That's basically as simple as that. They're just even if your grandparents were from some part of Africa, today you're basically just your average American, just Black. That's about it. And within the Americas, let's say, there you could have little sort of distinctions. The Southern guys, the Northern guys, the Eastern guys, the Western part, things like that. So that's my take on it. The people who are Black in the United States are basically Americans, and they're Black Americans, and that's it. Yes, they are descendants from West Africa. Yes, most of them. But there are also a lot of mixed, and they have become their own tribe. That's it. It's as simple as that. I don't know if that makes sense.
All right. George, I'm sorry. I was on another call right now. I hope you made sense to my people. But
of course, George, it makes sense. Honestly, it makes sense, George.
Okay. Well, okay. Super Somali understands what you're saying. I'm gonna take his word for it. But anybody else want to respond to George? Ozone, welcome up, brother.
What's going on, my guy Vibes? Yo, Somali, my brother, and my guy Manso. What's going on, guys?
What's happening?
Salam.
Yeah, I mean, man, it's just crazy, this whole Native American thing, and then and then wanting to say that you're not African, want to claim it, it's okay because when your slave master gets finished whooping your behind here in America, you're gonna be begging to get to Africa. You're gonna be begging for allies. It's not even, and then you're led by a cult leader who doesn't understand diplomatic relationships, because you need other melanated people to align yourself with, because you're not getting anything. Then you can identify with white people, but you can't identify with your origins. That's crazy. You identify with the white man.
Yo, man, to preach, brother, preach it.
You got a American flag that oppressed you, and you accept that.
I'm sorry, brother Mouse. Go ahead. Sorry, bro.
You got an American flag that you it can embrace like the white man, but you can't embrace no parts of Africa.
All right, Coco, come on up, Coco, because I know you want to I've seen you around. Coco, come on up if you want to. Go ahead, Monta. I'm sorry to interrupt you, bro.
No, I just said, yeah, I say, you could identify with your white slave master's flag. What the culture. And I'm from here, so I'm not talking as no teller. I'm talking about someone who listened to Brother Malcolm when he said you been robbed of your name, your language, your culture, your religion, your God. Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the sole of your feet? So that impacted me, and to see y'all destroying everything Malcolm worked for, to call yourself a goddamn American, you lost your damn mind because you never were white people are.
Right,
Yeah,
and
but
to
you
call
you
us
you
little,
have to
and to call
accept
us
it
little
though.
was something that we did not see coming, like something that was given to us that didn't actually imagine being called little, right? Imagine being I don't know. Imagine you being called the lowest common denominator. Imagine you being like a little chode king. You know what I mean? So again, when we're talking about people, when we're talking about mixed race, it is important to see how mixed race people put their family over everything, and they buried that part about them
Yeah.
that did not benefit us. There was no best interest in us.
Mm.
Even being a part of this government system. Okay. So with that, I don't know. Monster, did you land so I can let Ozone and I don't know.
Yeah, no, let's say, but you say your mother's Afro Mexican, right?
Right.
Okay, well you're African, right? It doesn't
Well,
matter.
again, I do want to give credit where credit is due. I do for the black indigenous folks. There will be like, well, and you know what? Afro Mexicans know they came from Africa, right? But there's something in them too, kind of like the unique struggle that FBAs have done, or Black Americans, where they're like, we've been here so long that we are the identity of being Mexican. You know, we established rebellions, Gaspar Yanga, Guerrero.
Mm.
Look at our shit. Like the Mexicans always want to be like, we don't look like you. You look like us. And it's like we get caught up in this little competition about who. So they have the big noses, the big lips, and they're like, well, we have those, but we're light skinned. We have. So, anyways, I'm willing to call that shit out. 100. Let's go. 100. How you been, sister? Welcome back.
Hello, how you guys doing?
Good, Hundo. You just missed some folks that I wish you would have met. Just so you see, I'm not going. I came at you. You know where I saw you, Hundo?
No.
At Chef or Chief. Remember that dog? Here, let me show you. Remember this panel? I added to it.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
I added to it. Right.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Hundo, are you just strictly FBA, or do you have some connection, like a native connection to America? Do you consider yourself Black indigenous, or do you have a perception of calling people pretendians because they don't fit what FBAs go through?
I'm FBA.
So when do FBAs call people pretendians, and where does that come from?
I don't call people pretendians.
No,
I
but
never
for the
have.
ones that do, right, Hundo?
I can't speak for
I would
people like
never
that.
ask you to speak for the rest of the FBAs, the rest of the clan, right?
But you were asking me to go in someone else's mindset and ask why they would
No,
say something like that.
I'm sorry.
I can't tell you that.
Willow, you're right. And I would never ask you of that, I'm saying the people that you know as FBAs that do that, they call people pretendians that do that. Where does that rhetoric come from? If you can give us some insight.
I've never really witnessed FBA doing that. I witnessed more people like in the diaspora, particularly other like Africans and stuff, saying that more so than FBA actually saying. I've never witnessed FBA actually calling anybody a pretendian.
You never heard
I've
Tyreek
witnessed.
Nasheed call people pretendians? You never heard that?
No, I haven't.
You watch Tyreek Nasheed?
I do all the time. Yeah,
Okay, so you should know. You should know how he treats people
I
that
know
claim
how
to
you
be
talk, so I
black,
know there's
indigenous
not.
people. Hundo,
No,
please be honest with us. We're
you
not
call me a
gonna.
hundo? No, I'm Willow.
Oh, sorry, 100 Willow. Is it 100 Willow? My
Yeah,
bad.
100, 100.
All right, my bad. So Honda, keep it 100. Keep it 100 with us.
I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100.
FP
I've never heard him
at
call.
black indigenous people and call them pretendians. Do you have any say on that?
No. I'm
All
saying
right.
I've heard Africans say that, but I've heard
You've
Native
heard
Americans say
that
that.
African people talk shit about pretendians, but you haven't
Please,
heard
please,
about
Oh yes,
FBAs or black
sir. Oh
Americans
yes,
talk
they
shit
they're
about.
quick to
Hold
call
on,
somebody a
hold
pretender.
on. No, Hundo, you got to keep it 100. Hold on, Ozone.
But that's true, sir. But I don't know
Okay,
why
so
you
ma'am,
get
I'm gonna
typical.
take
Hey,
I'm gonna
Willow,
take your
try
I'm gonna
again,
take your
Willow.
word.
Try
Hold
again.
on, guys, please. I'm gonna take your word with a grain of salt, okay? Because I've heard it and I can't believe
Have
you.
you?
I can't believe you haven't though. You feel
I
me?
can't.
And I know
I
you're
haven't
front.
because
I know you're just talking. Listen, sister. We're not here to invalidate FBAs. If you want to be FBA, you know, it's if you follow Tariq Nasheed, if that's your leader,
I
then
don't
I'm
have a
gonna
leader,
draw the
baby.
line.
There is no leader.
Okay, ma'am. He says that he's not a leader, but the way
Yeah,
the talking points, right? So
but I
if
mean,
you
what's your leader?
okay,
What's your leader?
listen, I'm going to tell you what's wrong with it. Listen, I'm not going to waste any more time on him. I'm only here interested for the people that want to defend Tariq Nasheed. Those are the obsessed people that want to defend this prompt. I'm here, willing
Can
to
I
listen.
ask the
So
question?
go ahead.
Ask,
Hold on, Kali, let her respond, and then you go, Mansa. You go first, Mansa.
all right, my sister, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. You mind me asking? Are you a Christian or a Muslim? What's your faith
I'm
background?
Baptist.
So what do you put first? Do you put FBA first or you put Christ first?
I've put God first, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you a part of a cult
A
that
cult?
let me explain, let me finish, that denigrates other people because of their culture, makes fun of people because of their culture. There's nothing Christ like about the way the founder, the person who came with the term FBA, and he says he's not a leader because they don't want to take
Mm.
responsibility. People have listened to him and gotten violent. They make mockery of the cultures,
Really?
say degrading things. Like for instance, Jamaican. No, sorry.
Willow, don't be.
I,
I see.
I'm just like, really? I'm
Really?
listening to this. I'm
Stop.
listening to you guys
Hundo.
twist stuff
let,
around.
let,
Just listen.
let,
It's
let, let, let me
amazing.
fin- let me
Hundo,
let me
please.
finish. Let me finish with
It's
let me finish.
amazing.
Let me finish. I said
Shut the fuck up, Hundo.
so for instance, there was an African Nigerian brother got on there. Say, hey,
Mhm.
Tariq, I like your show. I'm a fan.
Mhm.
And he took about a minute. He said, well, damn, I don't want to hear no village stories. And he started making fun of him. Oh, hey, Tariq, I'm in my village eating bush meat. And he started making fun of him,
Mhm.
and making mockery of him.
Mm.
And then also told the women,
Wow, I've never heard of that. Wow.
I haven't either. Unless it's provoked.
Hold
when it's
on.
provoked.
Masa, keep
When
telling
it's
her how
provoked,
we've
people go
heard
in
everything
on it.
that she has not
When
heard
people
at all.
provoke folks, they go in on you.
So
And
is
so I
that
don't understand how people just
Okay,
come
don't
up
be
off the
disingenuous
cuff.
now.
no, nobody. This I just told nobody provoked
Yes, it
him.
is, sir. Yes, it is.
Nobody provoked him.
Yes, sir.
Willow.
I just told
Let
you.
my
I just
brother
told you.
land. Let my brother land.
I just told you the
Hey,
conversation.
I'm just
The
saying, you try to tell me
I
something I
mean,
already
don't.
know.
the
Hundo,
conversation.
let
Listen,
him
we
I
land.
don't
can
believe
play.
you, sir.
Please, sister.
Hey, yo,
I
Willow,
said,
you said Africans tried to do certain things, bro. Try again, bro. Try again, G. Like you really failed at that part. Try again.
yeah, let me finish with
Excuse me?
let me finish with her. So you telling
I
me
didn't stutter. I didn't stutter. You heard me. I didn't stutter.
let me finish with her,
You
brother.
just kind of flopping around down there. So I mean, really.
You
Let
like
me
you said
finish.
that African. You said Africans.
Yeah,
You said
I'm
that
good.
Africans try
I'm
to do
good.
certain
I'm
things.
good.
But so, bro, like Willow, try again, bro. You really failed at it, bro. Try again,
Not at
bro.
all. Not at all. That's something you
Stop
guys.
lying, bro.
That's
Let,
that's
Bro,
the
your ass
main
is
thing
lying.
you guys
Your ass
love to
is
say.
your ass
Why
is
y'all
finish with
switching
her.
up? I don't understand that. Why are you switching up? What
Willow,
you've
we
been
are going to
saying?
do this one at a time, and I do respect you for being up here. And if you want to tackle these questions, you may. Let's go to Mansa. Let him land his plane so Willow can
I was
answer.
waiting.
So all you gotta do is go on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
All derogatory and hateful things he
Mm-hmm.
says about African people, and not just
Mm-hmm.
African people.
Mm-hmm.
about even myself. I went on there and asked him. I got his personal number and I called him and said, why don't you go about if you really love the people and
Mm-hmm.
love black people? We got a mass incarceration problem. We got a
Mm-hmm.
problem. You folks on the Nigerian center were Akata, because Africa's 54 countries. Only Nigerians would use that term. How many black women? How many black men call black women bitches and hoes? How many black
Uh,
women when y'all talk call each other bitch? That's more of a problem. But yet he's
you
not
think so?
tackling it. It's a very much a problem. When you know that
Let's
black
get
men,
okay.
Can I
hold
talk
on.
to? Can I
No,
answer
no.
back?
I want to let actually
But
land
no,
with
I
his
have to answer
question.
him
No,
back.
I know. He asked a lot of but let him land what his question
I
is, and
thought he
then
So
did.
I'll give you the floor.
now
All
I'm
right,
landing
Mansa,
30 seconds.
Mansa, go ahead, man. Just land your question.
All right. So again, shame on you, sister, to sit back and
Shame
watch
on me,
for
sir.
watching being part of a cult who degrades cultures, and you think it's okay. You're not following Christ. You're a hypocrite.
But
If you want
you
that link,
sir, you
Christ would not. Christ would not.
when
Christ would
you
not stand.
lying,
Got you.
God
Don't worry.
sees
Don't
you,
I
sir.
worry.
didn't lie. I didn't lie. I told. I said we could talk
Sir,
any
God
All
YouTube
right,
sees
video.
Mansa,
you.
just land the point because like she's ready to go off right now. So
God
come on.
sees you,
I
and
said
He's going to judge you
you act
accordingly.
like you don't see what he's
Not
saying.
only God
All
sees
right.
you,
All right,
your
Mansa,
Tariq,
ancestors.
Mansa, please
Tariq is
land your
your
plane in
Christ.
3 seconds right now before I let
All right,
Hundo
you
Willow
follow
go.
Tariq. You follow Tariq Christ, not Jesus
I don't
Christ.
follow anybody,
Okay,
man.
no
Yes, you do.
open-ended questions. Okay, all
I
right,
don't
Mansa,
follow
stop it,
anybody.
stop it, Mansa. Let's just move forward. Okay, Hundo Willow, welcome to the panel. Okay,
Why you keep calling me in that name when I told you?
let
You
me
can
let
see
me
my
look
name
at
is
your full
Willow.
name. Sorry,
Just say
sister. I
Willie.
don't mean to
Say
be
Willow.
Willow Tree. Okay, Willow Tree, Pocahontas, the Willow Tree. Listen to me. You may respond to everything that's been said and take your time, okay? I won't let these brothers and sisters interrupt you, okay? But I also want you we attract the people that want to defend Tyreek Nasheed so bad, right? So we're not here because we're obsessed with him. We're obsessed
You
with the people that
sure?
are obsessed with him. Okay,
You
so
guys sound a little
Hundo,
obsessed, though.
keep it a Hundo and go ahead. The floor is yours.
You guys are really, really obsessed, really. And to answer, is it Manio?
That's what is weird.
To answer Man, I guess
Yo,
the guy I was just
mute
talking
up,
to.
guys. Everybody mute up. Let it
Uh,
talk.
you guys are really hilarious when you try to switch things up and pretend or gaslight people into saying, "Oh no, we didn't say these things," and all this other stuff just comes out of nowhere. Where were you at? I say not even 6 months ago when the whole diaspora was on here clowning and talking down about Black Americans have no culture. They are baby mamas. They are welfare recipients. They do not know where they come from. They have no culture.
They're
Everything
not wrong.
they got from that's totally wrong because everything you got from us. We didn't get shit from you.
Absolutely
And that's a
not.
fact. Absolutely
Everything you
nothing
guys do
from
is
you.
a
Africa
second.
Hold on.
is
I don't know. Hold on. Let her land. We gotta let her.
Africa is what you call a unfit mother as far as that goes.
Hey, watch your
Completely.
mouth. Watch your
She's
mouth. Watch your
unfit
mouth.
in
Watch
every
Let
way.
her
watch your
sit.
In
mouth.
every
Watch your
Relax.
mouth.
aspect of her, she is totally unfit. Okay? So y'all can feel whatever way you want to feel
Hundo,
about it. You can cry about it. You can write a letter to the president about it. I
Willow,
really
let me
don't
tell
She's
care.
my brothers
also
and
not
sisters
wrong
here.
about that.
And so, and
My
as
sister, let
far
me
as
tell these brothers that you guys can't
this
interrupt
thing
her.
of somebody just coming
I'm
out of
gonna
the blue
mute you guys
calling
up.
people
I'm gonna mute
names, and that's
everybody
a
up. I'm
lie.
gonna mute everybody up.
Why would you lie about that?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Willow. Go ahead,
You
Willow.
continue to lie about just he just started calling him bush meat, blah blah blah. It's such a crazy thing, and I'm not defending Tariq. Whatever he says, that's his business. It has nothing to do with it. But you guys being this obsessed with one person is crazy to me. I have never in my life. Don't y'all have other things better to do? And as far as splitting the diaspora, when was the diaspora ever together? Because when it came to things that Black Americans need, we were the only ones practicing Pan-Africanism. Nobody else practiced it. Because when everybody else got here, they had already delineated. They just didn't say it to us directly, but they got real bold about it when they thought Kamala was going to win and telling us that, no, we're not Black. We're Nigerian. We're Haitian, or we're this, that, and the other. And we're like, okay, no problem. So everybody else gets to define their lineage. But when we define our lineage, it's a problem for everyone. Because the problem is everyone has been eating off us. And so now we're just telling people they have to stand up and hold their own self accountable. I don't understand what the problem is. And it's not like anybody's asking your permission at all. Not at all. It's done. So I don't know why everybody's crying about it right now.
There legitimately hasn't been. If we gave, like, let's just say we gave Florida to Black Americans,
what?
I'm actually confident that they would be able to create a functioning society with real intuition. If you go to Africa, they can't create anything. They don't know how to build a bridge. They don't know how to. They've never built a car. They literally have never built a car.
Hold on. I don't know. I have to let Hundo land her point before I go anywhere else. Hundo, did you finish landing your point?
I mean, he had so many different points. I mean, he talked for a while. I mean, so many different things.
So I'm just talking about Tariq, right? The people that come up here to defend Tariq. Do you defend him about his livelihood, or do you defend him because he's a Black man?
I don't care about his livelihood, sir.
Foundational.
I really don't. I mean,
okay,
you
so
talk about
you don't
this
check up on Tariq?
About how to get women.
Be like, hey, brother,
how
my
many
FBA
you guys
brother, are you good? My FBA
you guys
brother.
are
You don't check
immersed
up on your
into red
FBA brothers at all?
My FBA brothers? How do you mean, sir?
Hundo!
I mean, I don't understand what you mean.
Oh no, we're not obsessed with him.
You gotta be. But look at this.
So
this is
again,
crazy.
if you want the people that exactly, so
Y'all
you
don't
here
think
come
this
to
is really
defend him,
weird?
okay? So the people that are really obsessed are the people here.
I mean, it's strange. I mean, to call somebody a leader when we say they're not a leader and he says
Come
he's
here
not.
to defend him.
Why would you can't have a leader of the lineage, sir?
Okay, so
If I
but
ask
you still have the same
where are you
talking
from,
white
sir?
point. You
Where
still
are
have
you
the
from,
same.
sir?
You still have the same white talking points, right?
What's white
You
talking
still
points? What are
say
these white
you still
talking
want to
points you're
joke
talking
about.
sir?
You still want to joke about and roast people. I've heard Willow. I've heard you before, Willow. So you still want
Roast
to you still want to say the same rhetoric. You still want to have the same white talking points that Tariq has.
What are these
But
white
you don't
talking
want to
points you're
recognize
talking about,
Tariq. You're
sir?
like, he has nothing to do with us.
What are these
I'm up
white
here just
talking
because
points you're talking
I want
about?
to tell you Africans that you guys are tethers, right? Is that what you want to tell us?
Did I come out and say I did not say Africans were tethers?
Are we
At
obsessed with
all.
Tariq
I
Nasheed,
didn't
or
call any
are they
immigrant a
obsessed with
tether.
us?
I said the people
Are
who do
immigrants
tether.
obsessed with Tariq or Black Americans,
Yes,
or is
you
it the
guys
other way around?
obsessed with Black Americans. Period.
Okay, thank you, sister.
You
Thank
guys
you for that.
obsessed with
Thank
us.
you.
Period.
I'm
And it's
obsessed
All
with
right.
getting you monkey
Go
nigga
ahead.
wide
Go
nose
ahead. Go
pieces
ahead.
of
I don't
shit
know
out of
where
my
Whoa, I
you
got
change
country.
your
That's
I
what
shit.
gotta
it
Go suck
is.
your
interview.
mama's
Vibes,
cunt. That's all you
vibes,
could do. You just a hoe.
vibes. Is this the type of people you
I
attract?
boot
That
you
dude that was
because
just on the panel.
I don't know what his problem is.
I tell you
If
what, 100.
I don't
They
get
they are
I
in
don't get the
denial.
fetishization of Africa
Silly
that
though.
Black Americans have. You guys have done.
Every
What the
time
hell is
we
wrong with you,
have,
man?
look at
This
this
doesn't
guy.
even
Look at
have
this
anything
guy's
I'm
to
not
do
gonna
with your
profile
little tight
picture.
ass. Go somewhere and sit
Sir,
down.
He thinks
Hollow
he's some
Willow,
like
who
Go
knows
somewhere
why
and
the
sit
hell
tribal
down.
you
What's
here?
wrong
leader
with
from
you?
the mid.
Your
Hollow,
mama didn't give you
Hollow,
enough
relax.
attention.
Relax.
Your daddy
Everybody relax.
touched you. Did your uncle?
Do I have to mute
Did your
every?
uncle?
I have to mute everybody. I have to mute everybody. Really, really. I have to mute everybody. It's not even that big a deal, guys. Relax. Relax. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Malta. I just muted everybody, so everybody
But
can be
these are the
cool about being
these are the
muted.
people
Okay.
you attracted, sir.
It's okay. It's okay. You can't center yourself here, ma'am, in the African panel. You can't center yourself here to defend a
I didn't
man
think
that
I
you have nothing to
was.
do with. No,
So
you have an affinity to him, but you don't want to be honest with us.
vibes.
But that's
What
okay.
you're not gonna do,
And I don't
vibes.
really
What you're not
care,
gonna
right?
do is
We're here
talk
to talk.
now.
We're here
You're
to
not gonna
talk.
talk
Hold on,
down.
sir. What I am going to do is mute you.
You
I'm
not
going to
gonna
mute
talk.
you. It's
You're
okay.
not gonna
You
talk
don't
down
have
on
to
my
be here, sir.
sisters.
Sir, you don't have to be here. I spoke down on your sister. Your sister's been up here. She's okay. She's all right. I let her speak. Okay, you weren't here for that. But if you want to be the
But
hero without
here's
a
the problem,
cape,
vibes.
all
The
right, you
problem
do
is
that, bro. And
the
listen,
problem is
you guys want to
you
back up
say
a
something,
pimps, a
but then
Mac?
To be
That's up to
honest,
you. All right. If
let me
y'all
ask
want
you
to
a
you
support
question,
someone
vibe.
that we don't support as African
well,
people,
you
I'm
don't have
sorry.
to, sir.
Niggas can change, right? He can change, right, ma'am? He can change, right? But like,
Well,
do
why
we
would
know
change
he
to what?
changed?
Who's going to change? I'm not going to
You
change.
guys will
It's
literally
53
eat
million
yourselves from the
Exactly.
Black
He's
Americans.
inside.
What
still
are
a
you
Mac to
talking
me.
about?
He ain't never
Change
changed.
to
He ain't never
what? Go
changed.
back to what?
He ain't never
What are we
changed. He ain't
going
never
back to,
changed.
sir?
Hey, Willow.
Okay, so
Willow.
What are we
again,
going back
so
to?
why are we up
Willow,
here?
let
Why are
me
we
ask
Hey,
up
you a
here?
question real
Willow.
quick.
Yo, sir, and Sir
What
Willow,
are we
Sir Willow, you
going
guys can
back to?
excuse
Hey, yo,
yourself
Willow,
if
don't.
I think you guys should
Well,
Willow,
excuse
Willow,
yourself
I'm
because
telling
like
you,
we're
watch your
not
mouth
going to
next time.
understand Black Americans or
Willow,
FBA.
hey, yo, Willow, I'm just
Huh?
letting you know. Willow, next time, watch your
Sir,
mouth what you say
relax,
about
sir. She
Africans.
can defend herself.
Africa,
Sir, you don't
she
have to
is
come
an unfit
and be a
mother with a
Bro,
bunch of
say
roll
you
that
don't have
shit
to be a
again.
save
Say that
things
shit
I
again,
would
bro.
say
pretty
it to
light
your
skinned
face.
woman.
I would
All
Bro,
right,
put
you
it
don't have
in
to do
stop,
that.
Willow, stop
I
playing
would
with me,
put
bro.
it in a rap song. She's an unfit mother.
Imagine if white people
Bro,
acted
Willow,
like
every
this about
aspect.
play
European
with your life if
Willow,
you want
You
to.
guys
Play with
would
your life
Willow,
if
Do
you
see
want.
like
nothing to
Stop
me.
you
playing
don't
with me,
need
Willow.
sir to
Nothing.
come up
Don't
here
play
and
with
try
me.
to.
Nothing at
Ma'am,
you
all.
guys
ma'am,
would
Sit
Willow,
there,
Bro,
Willow.
rock your
play with your life
box,
if you want to,
baby. You
bro.
can do
I'm
nothing.
letting you
Willow,
know right
I
now.
got
Play with your
the
life if you
men
want to,
that
bro.
want to
Don't play
look.
with me,
Listen,
bro.
Willow. We
You're
can
a
do
dope.
Come
this.
on,
We can do
Will.
this respectful. Willow, hold
You
on,
ain't
guys.
nothing.
I have
You're
to mute.
nothing.
I have to mute everybody.
You're
Let me
nothing.
talk to Willow. Let me just talk to Willow. Let me talk to Willow. Let me talk to Willow. So Willow, you are voluntarily being up here. Okay, you can leave this conversation as
Anytime.
you feel
I will.
uncomfortable. Okay, Willow.
I
I
will.
would never want. Okay, so again, if you're up here to defend Tariq Nasheed, we're gonna have brothers that don't feel the same way that you feel. Okay,
I'm
that's a
fine
given,
with it. I
right?
mean,
That's a given.
yeah,
So
and
so
I'm
again,
going to defend
I
myself,
just don't
so I
want
don't
you to like
understand.
slither your way in and be like,
Slither
listen,
my
if you
way.
want to talk shit, talk your shit, but call him out. Call him out, Willow. Call him out, and I'll let him talk to you one on one. Whoever you got beef with, okay?
Who do I have beef with?
Let's air this shit
Look,
out
you did this little
before
shitty
men
prompt.
come
You
on
did
here and
this
talk
shitty prompt
about.
with the
All right,
dog
we're
and
talking
all
about men,
that.
right? So other men are talking about other men. If you want to defend that man, you know what I mean? Then that's what you're up here to do. No, don't be laughing now.
I'm
No.
I'm defending my
Yo,
people. I'm
Willow, be
defending my
serious.
lineage,
You
my people.
cannot be
So
joking around on African panels. You cannot be
I'm
doing.
defending my
No.
people, sir.
So let me know
Yes,
if you
I
if
and I
you
don't
have something to say to
understand. I
someone, just
mean,
call it out now, or and let's move on. I
oh, I mean,
waste more time on
I
you.
don't
I
have a
don't want to
problem.
waste any more time on you. Okay,
Please don't.
I wonder why Mansa like
Willow, I'm about to
fetishize
drop you. I
so
swear to
bad.
God, I'm about to drop you.
Uh-huh.
Willow, I think Willow still wanted to talk to somebody, but she now
I
is
ain't want to
confused.
talk
She
about.
doesn't
I'm sitting
know
here
who
waiting
she
on you
stands
guys.
for. She
Go
doesn't
ahead.
know
Say what you got
who
to
she
say.
came up here to protect. All right. We'll stay waiting. Stay waiting in the comments, sir. Welcome to the panel. Can you introduce yourself with your age, your race, and where you're from?
I was up here actually earlier.
I know you came here to back your sister
Anyway,
up that has been booted. You feel
yeah.
me?
So anyway,
Okay.
26, black,
Go ahead.
and I'm he him. So yeah, I said this earlier before I had to get off with y'all early in the day. It's just a weird obsession, man. Like this has been something that's been going on with y'all for almost 2.5, going on 3 years now. 3.
I'm so over it, sir. I'm over hearing about these Africans that have been talking about your leader for so long, you know? Y'all thought y'all had space here? You thought it was a safe space to talk about your indifferences with Africans? Did you really think that was gonna happen, right? No, it's not gonna happen. What's up, Nagwal? Good to see you, bro.
Wait, are you from Africa, Vibes?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm from Africa or America, right? I'm so confused.
So
I don't
what's
know,
your
but you know what I know? I don't
fetishization with
know.
it? What
I
is
know
your
that
deal
you
with it?
claim the Clovers as so. Hey, Nagwal, this YT man said that the Clover people in America, they were the first
Clovis, get it
settlers here
right.
from Europe, and this is where I don't know says his lineage comes from. Do you have anything to back that up?
Well, in my opinion, if we're all going to make claims and we're going to require receipts or literature
Absolutely.
to substantiate our claims, there's no way to confirm that any person or any ethnic identity was original to any lands on the planet. No one was there at the time. No one took records. So it's a falsified claim that is led
We
by
can use DNA evidence or fossil records and
DNA
archaeological evidence.
DNA came from the practice of eugenics. I have medical literature to substantiate this fact.
All right, let me see it. Let me see that study.
You want me to show him?
No,
Bob?
he will DM you with all the facts. Just keep talking, Nagwal. Just let him know.
Well, we can't
let him
have
know
a
because like at the end of
conversation
the day,
without the proof.
we're not gonna have.
what I'm saying here
PowerPoint.
is,
We're not going to have a PowerPoint
He
on my
just said
panel.
it.
We're
He
just
just
talking.
said we can't have conversations without the proof, and then makes
And
a
I
claim.
believe
I
him.
want to see
I
it.
believe him. Substantiate his credits
All right,
when
well,
we DM
hey,
you with all the resources.
believe what
Okay?
you want, I guess. All
so,
right.
so, so what most people have a hard time
Go ahead,
admitting
Nagwal.
is
Go ahead.
that most people haven't verified the historical literature. So if you go look, a quick Google search will substantiate the fact that radiocarbon-14 dating is inconclusive. It's contradicted itself many, many times. I made many posts on this. The entire field of genetics came from eugenics. Now, if you look at the etymological denotative definitions, the term genetics was coined in 1891. The term eugenics was coined by Sir Francis Galton in 1883. I have the entire cache that substantiates the entire field across the planet is governed by YT people and has been, that all stem from the origin of species by means of natural selection for the preservation of favored races in the struggle for life, printed 1859, November 24th, by Charles Darwin, who was cousins to Sir Francis Galton. Every field of study, including anthropology, was the father of anthropology was Johann Friedrich Blumenbach. He created color code identity and race classifications. The reason for the inception of the field of anthropology was for racist intent. So there's no way that it could not be racist.
So because white people found the evidence, that means it is inconclusive, right? Is what you're saying.
In order to substantiate any position, you have to have a comparative to cross-check.
So show me the black comparative.
My point is that
How do you guys interpret it? Exactly.
My point is that there's no cultural comparative to substantiate the YT's position. They've wiped out every culture. Hold on, I'm speaking. They've wiped out every complementary culture on the planet and indoctrinated them with so-called science. Now, they removed the preservation of favored races in the struggle for life in the 1871 print and published that and distributed it across the planet under the guise of science and education. So there's no other culture that has any say in any matter concerning life sciences.
No one said.
That means you're following a narrative. You have no choice in the matter. In order to have a choice, you have to have at least two things to choose from. But because of hierarchical philosophy that's governed by YT, they do not allow other narratives.
Yeah, that's not how.
Sir, I could go for days to bury you in documentation.
So this is how it's going to go. You're just going to mute me.
Yo, mods, don't mute him. Don't mute him, mods. Don't mute him, please. Put it on the comments. All right, I don't know what you're gonna say, but go ahead. I don't know. Respond to Nagwal before you get muted again. I can't control all my mods. Go ahead.
So I'll concede to that because apparently DNA evidence actually doesn't exist because white people created it. There's no comparison. Blah blah blah. It makes no sense because if it's not a subjective matter. It would be determined by research, scientific evidence, systematic reviews, things as such. It would be verified. But I'll just concede to that. There's no DNA evidence anyway. You're right. Okay, what about archaeological evidence? It's physical evidence that you can see of how they crafted their arrows, their atlatls, their pottery, their art, things as that match to a T. It doesn't matter.
As I mentioned before, radiocarbon-14 dating is unsubstantiated, and
it's not carbon dating is what I'm talking about.
If you want to go uranium, it's the same thing.
I'm not talking about that. I don't know
what dating methods are you using to substantiate the position of any dating?
You just said that it doesn't work because there is no comparative data. So I scraped that.
He's gonna send the data to you. I don't know.
All right, that's awesome.
If you have some type
hold on, I'm not done. I didn't interrupt you.
My apologies. Go ahead.
So if you're looking at archaeological evidence, as like I just stated, if these things match to a T of the Clovis people, if they match to a T on the eastern coast where they would have sailed from, they followed the Kelp Highway on the east coast of the United States. All of these archaeological evidence match to a T to what the Clovis people produced in France, in Spain, in East or in Central Europe. So all of that is another source of why people hypothesize that the Clovis people were the first people in the Americas
And thank you for
20,000
saying
years ago.
hypothesis. Thank you for saying a hypothesis, because that still leaves room for kind of. Go ahead, Nigel. Go ahead, Nigel.
Go ahead and big screen me real quick, would you? Now,
What's the source here?
Well, I'm giving you the source, and I'm going to provide more material that shows evidence that contradicts your assertion.
What's the website? Who created this article?
Why haven't you found it yourself already?
I haven't found this one.
I have all the Clovis literature in my logs. 20 years I've been researching.
Let's let him land. I don't know. Let's let him land like we let you land.
All right, fair enough.
So hold on here. I got to find the exact wording. It's going to take me a second here. Hold on.
Yeah, shrink it up. Screenshot.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, you know what I know? I don't know is I know that the history given to us is not accurate to our people. You know, if you know,
it's just
it's
confirmation bias.
If you know about
it is.
history, if you know about religion and how it was used against
you know nothing about history or religion.
No. If you do know, maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know, right? I don't know. But
no, you don't know. We had this conversation
that's fine.
earlier.
I mean, we don't have to have this conversation. You know, you're the only white man.
You remember how that went, and you
remember
had
how
you didn't know anything about the cocky. You didn't
remember how I didn't give a fuck about your history. Remember how I only know my history. Exactly. So that's why you shut the fuck up and you listen when you need to listen.
So there's no bias with you, but there's bias with me.
You can talk. I've let you talk. There is no bias. Listen. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. You're gonna leave. I didn't kick him out. All right, nobody kicked him out. But I don't know. You think you should be centered in places that you feel entitled to, right? So you can't feel ever entitled in my space, right? I won't even let the FBAs do that. Why would you think I let your white ass come up here, your poor white ass come up here and talk shit, all right, about what you believe in, what your theology is, what your racist ideologies are? Why would you think I would entertain that? I allowed it because you shared something about yourself and YT people that we felt we had empathy for you, right? But as soon as you think that you know it all and you want to speak over people that are showing you evidence and you want to say, so what this, so what that, I can't take you serious anymore. All right. We're willing to listen to your Germanic, to your Caucasoid, to your people, right? We're willing to listen, but you're not willing to listen how Black people, Negro people, people that you casted as nothing, how these people rose even with all the dark ages, even with everything that was. We always have we've always taken what was given to us and we've made it the most beautiful thing ever. Okay, Africans, African Americans, Black Americans, like you can't take that away from us. You know, that's something that we can reunite with and be proud of our people. And that's something that you can never relate to. That's something you can never relate to, even if you try to relate to it, which you tried today. Okay. So try again tomorrow. Pray harder. Yo, what's up, Red? Welcome to the panel. Can I get your age, your race, and where you're from?
No, I'm from America, 43. I'm a Negro, black nigga.
Welcome to the panel, my brother. Go ahead. If you want to respond to anything that's been said, you may.
Well, I got a problem with everything, bro. It's like, excuse me, I'm having my problem is this. because I
Right.
was just having this discussion in real life with real people,
Okay.
and I had the opportunity to sit down with a Native American,
Right.
a European,
Okay.
two other niggas, one from Africa, right, and the other one from Mexico. And I don't got no problem with none of that shit. But when
You
it came time for
survived.
me to
You survived the
when
conversation.
when it came time for me to tell them about me, them motherfuckers,
Okay.
I
So,
don't know.
brother, did you have any other? So you're Black American, yeah? Can I say that?
Negro, I
Why
ain't
do we
really
say
black.
Negro is
Black
an
ain't a,
outdated term? My brother,
it
Negro.
might be outdated, but
There
guess
are
what?
elders that would never call them. They'd rather be called
I don't
colored than
care. My
Negro.
great granddaddy was an elder.
My brother, it's okay. Okay, thank you for being honest, but like you still consider yourself a Negro to this day.
Mm-hmm.
So
Around the world.
would you say
Around the
black
world.
though? Because that's what the British people did with the Spanish language, you know. So do you think you're more black because you say Negro, or do you think it's based off your phenotype?
I don't care nothing about none of that shit. I just know what I went through and what
So
my granddaddy went through.
why are we still calling ourselves Negroes, mulattoes, quadroons, my brother? Like why? That's my question.
I can tell you why we call ourselves Negroes. I don't know nothing about no mulattoes. But the reason you'll call yourself a Negro because you see what is going on in front of you every day. You know what's happening, or or you just overlook it, right? So if you work a job, you know you go to a job around people like yourself, right? At least that's what you think because you know that you don't feel like, oh, I'm a black person, or I'm a white person, I'm a something. You know, the people that's regular people, they go to work every day, right?
Yeah,
And they listen.
the real slaves, right? The real people that were given those titles, right? Like
I don't
illegals,
even believe
right?
in slavery. Slavery didn't ever happen. That shit ain't
Well,
real.
again, that's why we shouldn't be called Negroes, my brother. My brother, even black is still the same thing to me, right?
Well,
Red. When I hear
white people.
black, I hear Negro. You feel me? It's not like
Yeah,
it's not like
but
I'm
you can't
coming.
say that though, because that's what I'm
Well,
trying to tell you.
the master, that's how he says it. That's how he regulates his property, right? So I would never give
Who
the
was the
master,
master?
listen. So
Who was the
the white
master?
man that claimed to you to be a Negro under English law. That's who, you know? So
Yeah,
it's very
well,
simple, Red. It's very simple, Red. But listen, I want my sisters and brothers to uplift themselves, whatever they think they are, you know? I would never tell anybody from America that they're African. I would never do that. Okay,
The
because I
entire
still.
history of the term Negro came in at 1550, so it didn't exist before that.
Hmm.
exactly. But it's the closest thing to Nagini or any of the old languages that was spoke on the land. You know, whether you say, oh, people just didn't even use language; they used telekinetic. Okay, I can agree with that. But what I'm saying is, I'm weak to get to the root of who we talking about. Let's use the word that
So the
everybody can
root is
relate to.
white people, Spanish
No,
people using these words against our people. Red. Okay. So you can give me all the history about how white people and English people use these words to cast spells, right? That they keep our people disfranchised and keep them below a lot of shit.
they
So
keep they keep
yeah,
them. They don't even do that no more. You know what's going on now?
I don't
It's
know.
the
I don't know if
damn.
you can
It's
say
the
that.
damn people they sell. It's the
I
people they
don't
sell.
know. I
They've
don't
been
know.
taught. Let me tell you then. Let me tell you what I know. I know for sure from sitting around all these motherfucking cultures that they all getting taught something stupid, right? And they actually believe it. And the biggest fucking lie ever told was that the ancestors were stupid and that we all getting smart just now and when they came into power and shit. And everybody thinks that the old people of old day was stupid, and everybody wants to give birth to the time of when people came on the planet. You're just doing the fucking work that they did when they come and did it to us, right here on this land. I had a person tell me he was from Mexico today, and he was a Mexican only. And I told him, well, I know where Mexicans come from. And I gave him the history of that. And then he started talking about Samoans. It's like people are fucking stupid because they keep trying to start something. Everybody want to think that, oh, black people was on the planet
Why are
first, and
you
there was
so
no white
offended though,
people.
Red? Why are you so
I'm
offended about
offended
how
because
people
knowledge
say
has
no?
been
No,
infiltrated.
Red. Listen to me, Red. You are offended. You know why? Because you know your history. You think that other people don't know their own history related to
They don't know
America.
their history though.
You
They
look at
don't.
us. You look at us like tethers and immigrants that
Who's
just
us?
showed up.
Who's
No,
us?
no, sorry, not you, Red. But I think the people, the Black Americans that think the same way you think about how they think about people that just showed up, people that you think that just showed up, they've been migrating here for a
People, let me tell you
long
something.
time,
This the problem.
and they're not
Everybody
tethers,
trying to.
you know, because they
Can I get a?
haven't
Can I get
they
a?
haven't. Hold
Can I
on,
get a
hold on. Let me
chance to speak
finish. Let
right
me
quick?
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. They have not struggled the unique struggle that Black Americans that want to equate their struggle to the white men that did them suffrage here. We wanted Black Americans want to delineate from their Africanity, even though those ancestors are rolling in their graves still to this day. You or Black Americans that still want to separate themselves from something that they call ancestry is diabolical, okay? And on top of that, you can still have your own experience. You can still have your experience with African people, but that outweighs African Americans that have both struggles on both ends. The whole biracial conversation. Well, now think about it like a FBA and an African immigrant. How about that, right? You can never relate the two. You want to separate those two people. You want to say these people understand our struggle. Those other people that just showed up, those ancestors that just showed up, they can never relate to our struggle. And this is why we should get reparations and they should not.
You want reparations, bro? Do you know
No, I'm saying what the Black Americans, I'm telling you what the FBAs are talking about. I'm telling you
I
about
don't give a shit about no FBA.
Exactly.
That's like
You don't give a
gang or
shit.
something, bro.
You don't give a shit.
Not
So
about no
anyway,
FBA.
best
Not
person to
about
talk to.
FBA.
I'm here to talk to FBAs. Are you FBA?
Only?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
you
Or
mean
Black Americans,
foundational?
even Black Americans that would ever consider
Listen.
themselves, even Black Americans that would ever consider their brothers and sisters as FBAs. Those are the people I want to talk to.
Man, can I get just a little bit to tell you another set of things you might
Red.
not
I
know
got
about?
other people. Go ahead,
You go
Red.
into
Go ahead, Red. I'm gonna give you
or
time.
go to
Go ahead.
other people because I can
No,
see I'm in
Red.
the
You
wrong
got
place.
you got something to get out your chest. Go ahead, bro.
I've been had to get it out my chest, bro.
Get
Like
it
I
out your
say,
chest, bro.
okay. Let me go from the beginning when I was first trying to talk. Then, so in the beginning is like you say, everybody say this and that, right? So now what I'm telling you is, you go to all these places, talk to all these people, and everybody's giving you some fucking creation time story and stamp bullshit. When people stop being stupid, this is for people who don't want to be stupid. I don't give a fuck. You gotta stop thinking that time just started with birth of people and shit. It's people you'll never know, with names you'll never think of, and ways of communicating that you'll never think of. That was in the lands that you think you ain't nobody been to before, and they didn't think like we think, and because they wasn't influenced like us. But we've been so fucking taught that people so back in the old days, and when I say old days, I'm talking 10,000, 20,000. Quit putting numbers on it. Infinity years ago, people were still coming here making babies, doing what we was doing, and somebody got a bright idea to introduce some religion and all this and that shit, and this has been fucking each other over ever since. So when people come from out around this dumb shit, then we can go somewhere. I don't give a fuck what color a person is, man. Nature don't make mistakes. So if you think you can be in a part of the earth, which is the land, which is everywhere, right, with green shit on it and fruit that come out, it's always been people there too. Because if it wasn't, the shit wouldn't be growing. People so out of tune with their own nature that they try to create life and say, "Oh, it's this and that." So it's got to be this and that, and and
Red,
white
if I
people
may
was here.
interject, I understand. I took you one way when you first started, but
Why?
hold on.
I do this right here. I deal with common sense. So
No, no, no.
if you
I
want
want
to
to
deal
tell
with
you.
me, you can't say nothing
Red,
stupid
let
to
him
me right
land,
now,
brother.
bro.
Let him land. We're just listening. Go ahead, Nagwal. Go ahead.
Oh well, I took Red one way at the beginning when he started, but as I've listened to his explanation, I was just having a discussion with my close friend about what he's talking about. So I asked myself, when did this start the need to have an identity? And that construct has been created by people who are defining our identities through their literature. So I understand what you're saying, Red. I really do, because like you're saying, I don't agree necessarily with the Negro identity, but that's not for me. That's for you, you know. But I do understand that time is a continuum. So time obviously transposes back before any of these so-called ethnicities or races ever came into existence. But all of those definitions are given to us by one culture. That's YT people. So I understand the
You
need
don't
to
know
not.
who. Hold on, brother. You don't
Yeah.
know who white people are.
Well, I
'Cause
know
they
I'm
don't
just
give
using
you
that
shit.
term loosely. I'm using it loosely.
I know. Use it very loosely because if you knew who the white man was, you wouldn't even talk about white people like you probably do or something.
No,
White
I
people ain't the
actually.
problem. I
So my
just sat down with a European tonight, and he was the most understanding motherfucker out of all of these motherfuckers.
no. So have you ever heard of a shaman?
That's why he got kicked out of this fucking panel. Stop it, bro.
Have you ever heard of a shaman, Red?
Mm-hmm.
So my cultural position from this land, I'm called a Nahual, but my cultural position does not allow me to invest my identity in any ethnicities or cultures or anything like that because it would detract from my cultural position. So I want to remain neutral and independent. And for those reasons, I give people the reference, but only for them and for conversation pieces. So I understand not wanting to have that type of identity because you don't know. We don't know what came before and before that. So what I'm saying is I empathize with your position because to me it's also kind of nutty that we would want to hold so desperately to these identities that have been basically given to us by people who didn't even know and have fixed our histories.
Well, where you misconstruing it is this: people born to their parents, and you don't even pick your own name, right?
Yeah, people
So check
get
this out, man.
unalived. Okay, people die. Okay, Red. People
So
are
our
born.
last names were assigned to us basically
Circle of life. Circle
like
of life.
early
Bro.
1800s.
Circle of life. Red. All right.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. You scared?
So what?
That's
What are you talking about, Red? What are you talking
what
about?
I'm talking about is quit fucking people's minds up,
So
regurgitating bullshit.
are we fucking people's minds up, bringing up Tyreek Nasheed? Is that what you're saying, Red? Should we focus
Who
on
the?
what?
What does Tariq Nasheed do
The
for
prompt,
people?
nigga. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that,
That
boy?
shit changed. I didn't see that shit earlier. It was something else. But
Okay, fair enough, Red. But again,
I ain't
Red,
gonna lie.
I
But
think
I put it like this: even with Tariq Nasheed, check this out. Have you ever seen a nigga get out there and do all the shit a nigga doing and they ain't take their ass up? Come on, man. It's all shit. You
like
gotta
run
learn
that
about
back.
smoke,
No, run that back. I didn't
smoke
understand your
and
fucking
mirrors.
question. I did not understand that shit. What'd you
I
say?
said smoke. I'm gonna just say smoke and mirrors, man. You got two prominent people up there, and somebody acting like one dude's working for the other dude, or like guard. I'm not even reading what you got there. I'm just looking at the shit. I'm using
Yeah, I know.
what the
It's a
ancestors
triggering.
used to
It's
use, right?
triggering. It's triggering brothers and sisters.
And
That.
not to me, it ain't. I'm looking at this shit like shit.
Well,
It
what
might
you're
work.
like? Why? Why? Why are you talking
No,
about
I'm
him?
not. I know why. I know why I would be doing that shit. But check this out though. It might work. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
No, you're cool. Yo,
That's
Red
some
Book.
controversial
Yo,
shit that you
Red
put up
Foots. You
there.
you you good folks. You're not the people I'm after.
Hey,
You're not the people
I
I'm
know,
after.
but you said FBA, man, and
Yeah.
them motherfucking Africans and shit. I just found out so much shit
Okay,
about
I
this
got
shit,
my
man.
Africans
Why
back
why you
though. I can take
bro, why you
accountability for the
Red,
African
stop
people.
dragging us
You
into this.
can.
Yeah.
Why?
Red, don't
You
drag
said don't
don't
drag the
drag us into
African.
the
I didn't
bro,
drag
Red,
y'all
leave
into it.
us out
Y'all
of
come in here. Y'all
leave
came
us
over here and
alone, bro.
told a nigga he couldn't be from here unless somebody else said
Whatever,
he
Bro,
was.
bro. I still
bro,
have all the
Red,
smoke. I
Red,
will still
leave us
defend every African that came onto that panel talking shit. Okay, how about that?
Probably. I
I
ain't
don't
gonna lie.
care.
I'm
I
not worried
really
about
don't
it though.
care. Red. I don't care though.
Me either. We just talking
All
about your
right, so
picture
you're
here,
here to
man.
defend Tyreek Nasheed once
Red,
again, Red.
Defend Tyreek.
Red,
Man, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Red,
Fuck
Red, leave
Tyreek
us alone, bro.
Nasheed. What the hell did he do?
Yo, Ozone said to leave us
Bro,
alone though,
you,
Red. You're not
Who
adding
is
bro,
to the
don't
us?
ever drag us
conversation.
into don't
Who's
drag
us?
us into the bullshit. Don't
Who
drag
are
us
us?
into the bullshit.
Now,
Leave us the fuck alone, bro. Leave us the fuck alone.
who are us? Who are us, nigga?
Leave us Africans alone. Leave us the
Man,
fuck
fuck
alone,
you,
bro.
African. Yeah, no.
All right, don't speak to Africans like that. All right, bro. Red, we were waiting. We were waiting for you to act out, to crash out. Right. I had faith in him, but like obviously, like listen, bro. Just come up here if you want to defend him. Just say you're gonna defend him. Don't be up here talking about this Black American And nah, we're not gonna be fooled. Come talk your shit, but don't act like we can't talk our shit. So Red, you're gonna have to listen to Ozone before you have any say. Okay, Nagwal, you can say something to him too. I think we can never get through him, but he wants to come up so bad. So Ozone, go ahead first, and then I'll let Nagwal speak to him, and then you can speak. Okay, Red, please stay muted. Go ahead, Ozone.
All I'm gonna say is, Red, leave us the fuck alone, bro. I don't know why you're dragging our name into this. Leave us Africans the fuck alone. We got nothing to do with that. Since you want to say fuck us, fuck you too, bro. The fuck?
Okay, Nagwal, go ahead before I let Red respond.
Yeah, my practice has been, whatever a person claims, I want to support every person in their claims. I mean, if somebody wants to claim indigenous or FBA, whatever, I'm cool with it. Just like Ozone was saying, just, speak for yourself only, and don't drag other people into your mess. Not to say that it's a mess, but we all kind of messed up in our own ways. But yeah, my whole thing is just to support people in their own practices and belief systems, because I hope that they would do the same for me. Landed.
Yeah, so Redfoot Williams, okay? Redfoot Williams, okay? Redfoots with the Z at the end and Williams, okay? Here, I could say a lot of things, Redfoot, but I'm not trying to be that type of brother, man. I hope that you heard what these brothers were saying. Don't be coming up on other people's panels thinking that you can center yourself in these panels and call people out their name. We gave you respect. We only asked for respect back. Just go ahead, Red.
Plenty much respect, man. I didn't mean no disrespect, but what I'm saying is this. Don't tell me that I don't know who behind the scenes acting like somebody else doing all the dirty work when there's a lot of dirty people. And I don't care what race a person is. If you dirty, you dirty. And I know to immigrate. I didn't immigrate to any place. Just like a lot of centuries of people, maybe like 7 generations of my people, which could be Negro, like I said earlier. No matter who has a problem with black folk or niggas or Negro, because everybody I run into, all of these races that I was interviewing with this evening, they all was using the word nigga earlier before the conversation came up. Nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. So you can't really just say that I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm actually studying people.
Yeah, Red. We're not worried about who calls us those terms, bro. All I'm saying, right, Red, is that like legalese jurisdiction about how colonial people do that to us, about how they claim property. So the term Negro is a property term, just like the word black. Just because we made it cool and we made it trendy and we're black and we're proud, don't mean, I want to uplift our brothers and sisters, the youth.
I got a
more.
question. When did
So hold
Africans
on,
start
Red.
calling
Let me
themselves black?
land though. Let me land, my brother.
Hey, what did I just? Hey, Red, what did I just
hold
tell
on.
you? What did I just say to you?
Ozone,
What did I just say to you,
hold
bro?
on. No.
You better watch your mouth.
Relax. I respect. No, relax. Red's cool. Red. What I say with that is not to invalidate your humanity, not to invalidate your identity. I think it's more about we're on the same page about how these words that we come to find out, all the hyphenations to American, we're American, right? But some people.
That's what I'm talking about
So
right there.
okay, so Europeans are the ones setting the rules and the standards, and here we are separating ourselves based off these standards that are given to us, right? So we're smart enough. It's 2025 now, so we have to be real about not to be like me no black, right? Because I still run a black organization. I still run a black nonprofit that helps.
You run a 501c3?
Yeah, of course. So listen to me.
Right.
Listen to me, bro. It's not about. It's as many people I can help, and I have what I have because I chose to rise up amongst all these white people and be like, black and brown people should be learning how to surf. We should not be segregated from the fucking ocean or these swimming pools. We should be learning how to swim. We should have everything allocated to us based off our resources here on the land. Anyways, he's out of here. Brother, come back up if you want to. I try to tell you something personal to me, so you don't take things personal, right? Because we're not here to invalidate who you are and what you think. If you have any smoke for African people or African immigrants or Mexican immigrants, I'll be here for that smoke. I can't wait to hear your white ass talking point. I can't wait for you to align yourself with Donald Trump or Tariq Nasheed. I can't wait, bro.
I'm here for all the smoke. Anybody who want it, bring it. I'm right here. I'm up here all day, every day, bro. Even sometimes I'm outside all day.
Okay, soldier, ozone. I got you. You're you know, in Vietnam,
I'm
they put
literally
black
smoking
people
right
at the
now, man.
front lines. Brother, I got you. All right, but hey, I got warriors behind you. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I'm literally smoking right now. So I got smoke. She got real
Not
quiet.
align themselves with something that's more dominant, and let them think that, you know. But I've lost too much family members. So I got all the time, you know. But they're not going to come up here. I promise you that.
What's funny is that when people take a position, I usually have some type of literature that refutes their positions. I mean, that's why I don't take any positions, because I know if I do, I could probably refute my own position, which I've done many times. I mean, I even refuted by accident my own identity. You know, like I finally figured out my identity, and then boom, by accident, oh yeah, there's no such thing as that identity. Great. It was a made up construct. Thanks. Cool. What else do I want to grasp onto desperately that could be taken away from me in a millisecond?
And Nagwal, I will say this. Remember last time I was in a panel with nothing but Africans? I don't want to hear nothing about that black indigenous.
I know, bro.
And
No one does.
listen. No, I got you, because like I know my people, right? So there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just saying, like,
You cutting out, fam.
there's always so much contention about. They're so narrow-minded, you know. They want to attack specific people, pretendians, right, and Africans. Well, the FBAs, they can't win. But anyways, let's go ahead and introduce the new guy. Stars. Let's start. Can I get your age, your race, and where you're from?
21, Black American.
Whereabouts in America? I'm sorry.
Can you say that again, please?
Oh, whereabouts in America?
Say what?
I'm a mute. Whereabouts in America, bro? Where are you from? Like East Coast, West Coast, what city?
I'm from Maryland, bro.
Red.
You heard me?
All right, welcome to the panel, my Baltimore brother. Go ahead and respond to anything you've heard, or respond to one of these questions on the prompt.
No, I just came in. So it's only FBAs that's snitching. Question.
That first question is just the FBAs, yeah, the ones that are snitching, you know.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm just listening. I'll put my input in if y'all, you know what I'm saying, say anything interesting, you know.
Yeah. Are you a FBA, my brother?
Honestly, I don't even like that term. I like Black American better. But
yeah, we have nothing against Black Americans. But yeah, stick around. You know, we're gonna bring up something that might trigger a response from you. So don't worry about it.
All right.
Well, thank you for coming. Bible Baby, you just showed up again. Bible Baby, who would you vote for, Bible Baby?
Harris. Sorry. Yeah, it was Harris.
Okay. Do you get
Who'd you vote for? No one?
YT people that vote? Uh, hold on now, Bible. Hold on. We're talking about you. Where do you see the hate coming from the Republicans? That even within your own family, they were like, "Did you vote? Did you vote Kamala?" Did you get that? Did you get that scorn from those people?
No, I mean my uncle will talk shit. You know, like he probably knowing that's gonna piss me off, but I don't take the bait. He'll be like at Thanksgiving, and there's like a MAGA hat hanging on his deer antlers. You know what I'm saying? He's got like a deer antlers, and like a MAGA hat on it, and
right.
he'll say snarky little comments like, I can't even think of like what he'll say. Like Trump is doing the right thing. I don't know. It's like the way he says it though.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Can you yo, Bible? I hear you, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm gonna pray for you. Okay. Can I get you to answer one of these questions on the prompt before I open up the panel?
What do you mean dry snitching? Because
If you need me to read any of them out, let me know.
no, I know what dry snitching is. So you're saying it's bad for you guys to, so like I said earlier, we're all one family. It's really the whites and the blacks in this together because we built the country.
No. Are you gonna report to the Homeland? Are you gonna report to ICE or Homeland Security? Are you gonna report other people because they're illegal? That's the first question.
Oh,
Are you gonna dry snitch? You know what dry snitching is? You know what
it's like when
snitching
you point.
is, right?
It's like when you're pointing, kind of, but not really. I mean, like, okay, I'd say dry snitch would be this. Like,
tag your it.
There's a cop. I got an example of dry snitching. You and your friend are in Dunkin' Donuts, and talking to your friend, you're like, "Hey, I can't believe that guy is out there smoking hard." To your friend,
you seeing a lot of illegal activity shit on social media, and and the feds are watching your shit, basically something like that.
Oh, like snitching on yourself.
No, again.
I don't think that's what dry snitching is, bro.
So I would think that dry snitching is something that you didn't have to do. Hold on. Star, I think Ozone. I think that you're onto something. I think that Star just can't see it.
Bro, you been smoking?
Dry snitching means that you didn't have to really say anything, but you want to like put yourself out there.
I think you've been smoking on something, bro.
Is that what you asked me? A Bible babble. Again, I have been smoking some cannabis, right? Some sativa. It's really good stuff. If you need to do that, because I have a medical. You might want to criticize me, right, for how I sound or what I say, and you want to blame it on drugs. That's what they did to my father. The war on drugs. Yeah. So I'm happy that we could recognize that you guys can't rely. We have no conversation. We have no say about this all around the world. Okay. Want to criminalize us for speaking our mind, for having, So, anyways, you guys, we don't have to do it. It's pretty simple and easy. This is how your parents treated you, or something. My mom treated me like that too. I grew up Catholic. She was so worried about me smoking that reefer madness. I was gonna end up like my father.
Bro,
again,
club,
guys, we have to.
I grew up Catholic, bro. I grew up Catholic, bro. Join the club.
Yeah, again, I did not subscribe to the club. I was in there for as long as I was, and then I fucking went out. You feel me? Like I have, I understood in the most purest form. Learned it from my mom, which isn't the purest form. White Jesus hanging on your wall, not the purest form. Coptic
Oh God,
Christianity,
yeah.
Ethiopians,
Oh, don't speak
Eritreans.
out against
Beautiful,
Jesus. Don't
beautiful.
speak it against the Catholic Church. Don't speak out against him. God will condemn you.
And when you look at the apostles, if you look at the scriptures in Coptic, they look like you. They don't look like the white Jesus. So Jesus, the letter J, did not exist. Okay, they call him Yeshua, Isa. Again, no white T man's gonna tell me anything about. Right. Nigwal, do you want to say anything before I introduce Maya?
Yeah, man, you guys just haven't seen the light, and accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. No, I'm just fucking with you, man.
Please,
Hey,
please, 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 bro,
hey, Vibe, can I say
bro,
something real
please
quick for you?
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
Hey, Vibe, can I say something real quick before you go? You go to the next person.
I
1 second.
kind of hear what Nagwal's saying. Go ahead, Mansa. Go ahead, Mansa.
Yeah, I'm realizing something. What we got to do with this whole FBA thing. You're not gonna be able to argue with these idiots because they're in the cult. They brainwashed. Like that lady came up and said, she's a Christian, but she's sitting up there to go along with what he's doing. We just got to out organize them and bring us together who are like mind to get work done to improve the community. Because I can't sit there and be arguing with no idiot because it'll make me want to get violent. So that's why because that, like that white boy talking, I'll pull up on him. And I said I don't want to end up in a penitentiary. So that's why I want to spend time organizing. Plus, a man of my caliber can't waste time arguing with no imbecile. Who's stupid in the cult and want to do fellatio for Tariq Nasheed. So we just need to organize. And one of the things we need to do is organize. If you Africans that listen, Pan Africans, is that disrespect of African culture will not be tolerated. Disrespect of Africans throughout the diaspora. When I said I mean black people in America. You're African. That won't be tolerated. And we just need to make them respect us the same way you respect the LGBT community, and the way you respect the JEW community. And that's it, because you simply are. These people are not going to change. When you got a cult, they're not going to change what they think. You could argue till you blue in the face, and they lost all rationale because they bit into this cult leader and going off everything he's saying. And then they know degrading another culture because someone says something ignorant about you does not justify that. If an ignorant Jewish person made a racial slur towards a black person, you could not get on there and start making mockery of JW people. It wouldn't be tolerated. So we as Africans just have to stand up and demand the respect that we're due. And if not, we'll shut these motherfucking apps down and quit placating to these people. So that's all. That's all. Because I can't take. I take it serious, and I can't sit back. I'll be done hurt somebody, man. I know my patience and tolerance. I'm gonna retire for the evening. I'll call you later on today, Vibes. We can build. Y'all have a good evening, but let's organize because you can't spend time arguing all day because you don't get no work done. Black America is in a decline. You see what this guy Trump in office, mass incarceration is high. There are more black men in prison on parole than it was in 1850 on the height of slavery. Yeah, people missing, disrespect of black women. If we look at all the doctors that we have, this is one thing that Black America is getting upset. White people got you so messed up. You don't see most of the black doctors are Nigerians. So anything African is an asset. But now instead of you looking and say, well, how can we get our young black children to be doctors? You sit back and have disdain for your Nigerian brother or sister instead of saying we've lost a lot of values in our sojourn in America. And not to my Nigerian brother, you don't sit back and make mockery of your brothers and sisters because you were able to benefit from what they fought for. So you come and help, and you come and uplift. Don't make mockery because you're in a position, because you wouldn't be in the position you are today as a doctor if your brothers and sisters in Black America didn't fight and die and get dogs sick on them and water holes sick on. That's the point they make. But the white man's exacerbate that. And so we got to sit down with the family and get y'all at each other's throat. That has to stop.
So we ain't got, we Africans have, we Nigerians, Africans, we have no problems with black people. We have no problems with none of them. We never did.
No. Listen, let me tell you something. I can't, because there have been some ignorant. It's like the ignorant black American. There are some ignorant Nigerians, who are doing things in Nigeria to detriment. So you may not be, but and I know you are brother. And although I'm a black man born in America, but I identify as an African, not as an American. But there are people who are ignorant. I know they're ignorant. I know, and this is what they do, because we ever unify, white supremacy is over with. So of course they take people, and they may even pay some of these people. I know Tariq pays some people to get on there and do what he's doing, because he thrives off that. I've seen it, man. I got on one panel on Clubhouse some years back, and I'm so happy. I say, oh man, I speak my little Yoruba, Alafiani, and the way this one Nigerian girl talked to me, it damn near broke my spirit. So it exists. It does exist. So we have to understand that we can't allow it. We got to start checking these people and say, listen, shut up. You don't speak for Black America. You don't speak for Black people in America. You don't speak for Nigeria. And we just got to come together and show us, like you're a Nigerian brother.
Like I said, there are a few of us who not a lot of Nigerians can speak for everybody else. It's not just the one, the one few hundreds can speak for us, but shout outs to the people that, shout outs to our, Black brothers and sisters that we do respect. Shout outs to the real ones, and to the pretendians and the FBAs. We got no respect for y'all. We only got smoke for y'all.
Exactly.
Good morning, everyone.
We have to show we can work together, and we have to have dialogue. And
Hey brother, good morning.
Come on, that type of behavior has to be shunned. And really, we have to go get a baseball bat.
Grace, don't. Sorry, Monta. Grace, don't.
Huh?
Don't mute people from the comments. Come up. Grace, did somebody mute you?
We have to kick somebody's behind about doing it. And it's necessary. I rather go to jail for 6 months to a year for busting somebody goddamn head about disrespecting us than sit there and be arguing all day. At least I'm taking
your ass up.
So next time you think about disrespecting, any Black person and come up with this diaspora war shit, you'll think about you can get your damn head busted. You know what I'm saying? You'll stop that. I rather take action like that than sit there arguing on half all day. I want to know it's real in the field,
If I may, I'd like to speak about just briefly. I'm coming off of a live that I was just on extensively. If that's okay.
Yeah, are you FBA or something?
Go ahead, Mr. Bay.
No, I'm not FBA at all. Not at all. Okay. That's right. Walaikum salaam. How is everyone?
Everybody's good.
Peace and blessings to you, my brother. Peace and blessings.
We're on eggs. We're waiting for the FBA beef. How do you like the prompt? Go ahead, brother.
I don't like the prompt at all. At least not the image, brother. That is an issue for me. Just to speak on that, like that in itself is problematic. Like that we already got enough of people and society already making us less human, and for you to have that image of, even though I disagree with what Brother Tariq Nasheed be saying sometimes, I haven't even been hearing or been following the brother for quite some time, but for this image itself is definitely problematic, and we don't need to create any more imagery of us being dehumanized, especially in any form. So I mean, I'm definitely, now as far as the wording of the prompt, I give you that. But as far as the images of it, I mean, nah, brother, that's all bad on that one.
Are you in the Nation of Islam?
No, not at all. I'm a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America.
Okay. Well, I could. People are frustrated, but Tariq is not a brother. He's an enemy to our people.
I get, and I feel you on that, brother. I feel you
because he knows better.
I give you that.
He knows
However,
better.
however, when it comes to now I came in when you was talking about we need to unify, and I get that. Like we do need to weed out the people who are speaking against such unification. I give you that. I'm with that at all. But as far as we can do that without demeaning each other as well, is what I'm
Yeah,
pointing
I,
out.
I agree, but Tariq has done so much to hurt the movement. He really is an enemy of
Now,
our people because what he's doing, he's not talking about an ignorant individual who doesn't know. This is a man that did extensive research and study on the greatness of Africa, has been to Africa and admitted to people that treated him right. Understands Haiti because he did a documentary on 1804. And for him to get up there every day perpetuating this type of nonsense, and his people have gotten violent towards other people. As I spoke yesterday, I told you how one of his people named Gorilla Panther got up there and attacked the Caribbean man. Attacked him. Attacked him. So, people are tight. It's a better way, but people are frustrated. And that's
I
why I'm
get it.
glad we galvanizing the people to take, legal action against Tariq Nasheed
Now
and
that
legal
part there, I give you that. I give you the legal actions
action
of it.
against Twitter, legal action against these apps that do this, but they don't do it to nobody else. Nobody loves African people. Nobody seems to love African. When I say African, I'm talking about whether you're a continental African or African born here in America or African and Jamaican, we're all African people. But no one cares if they dehumanize. Like we can get on there all day long and say nigga, 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 nigga. Nobody cares. But you say something else about somebody else, then you say something about the LGBTQ people, they're gonna shut you down. So yes, it's a better way, but people are really frustrated with this traitor, man. He's a traitor to
I
our
get
people.
it. But I mean, but at the same time, like I gotta give the brother honors for what he has done for me as well, though. Right, and that's one of the things that that my prophet teaches us is that we are to well, I want to make sure I'm quoting it correctly, is that we are to use their noble life as an inspiration to us all. So the brother Tariq Nasheed, I gotta acknowledge that he did bring the message of my prophet to me, in his documentary, which he does a lot of extensive information. So there was some good works, and I think that's what we should be focusing on is the good works that he's done, not so much as the bad
Hidden
things.
colors. Oh my.
Yeah. Hidden Colors, the first one, is what he brought the message to me on.
Yeah,
About.
but brother, if he told you about
all
Noble Drew Ali, then he turned around, and somebody molested a kid, we ain't gonna talk about Noble Drew Ali. We gonna chop his goddamn head off, molesting a child.
Right, and I give you that. I mean, I understand.
So what he's done is on that level because he's taught a lot of people to just have disdain for his own people, and then he wants to idolize and perform fellatio on white America. He perform fellatio and then swallowing the cum of white people.
Okay, all right, brother. We don't need to
That's what I'm saying. That's what he doing. He's
All right,
performing
hold
fellatio
on,
on
Malcolm.
America
Right,
and
what
swallowing
are
the
we
cum of white people.
I hear. I think. Hold on, Mr. Ray. These are hypotheticals, and these are.
But brother, brother vibes. Like I'm just being honest with y'all. I do gotta get some rest. I just came from a panel of Muslims and Muslimas who,
Bro, you're not going to get rest here. I mean, if you wanted to rest, Mr. Bay, we'll pray for you, Mr. Bay. We're here to call out the bullshit, Mr. Bay. And sometimes it's just it has to equalize, But I'm here for people that want to defend Tariq Nasheed. They think that we're obsessed to call this shit out. And so, inshallah, we will meet FBA. We will meet Black Americans that don't think like Tariq Nasheed.
Of course.
I think those are the
And
people
more,
that
brother,
we can still
when you
talk.
ready to get the lawyer, help us with that. Help us get that lawyer so we can put a stop to this. Because put a stop to making these acts. Because that's what they do. The power structure of this Caucasian allows for us to degrade ourselves to keep us like that. They like to see us fighting and acting a damn
Right.
fool. That way we can't fight them. But you guys, I mean, you guys say white tea and all this other bullshit, but yet they can come and app and degrade.
But Mr. Bay, Mr. Bay, I hope you can rest nice and easy and know that we do look out for everybody. We're over here poking the big bear, you know, a little bit, and so
I think y'all poking the wrong bear.
inshallah, Allah will forgive me. Allah will
Malcolm X
forgive me.
even condemned Elijah Muhammad because of what he was doing. So let's not act like all skin folk is
That's what
killed.
I'm saying, man.
Let's
Y'all
not
talking about y'all
let's
poking the
not
bear,
divide.
but y'all ain't even poking the right bear. Like motherfuckers
Yes, we
talking shit
are.
about white people.
No, yes, we
And white
are.
ain't a color; it's an
Yes, we are.
attitude.
Because
Yeah, Red,
It's more
relax.
different.
Red, don't be
Tariq
speaking about how
Rashid,
black.
unfortunately,
Listen,
Tariq
Red,
Rashid
we
wants to
already
suck
know.
on white tea dick.
He
All
been
right,
doing that shit
and it
though.
is what it
Yo,
is.
He been
Grace,
doing
you
that.
can't say that on TikTok. Grace, come on, have some grace with the words.
Brother Vibes. So I came up here because you did invite me and not favor upon you, brother. So I mean I didn't want to. For me, I I always get the notion that when people invite me and I don't respond,
Subhanallah.
I feel some type of way about that. You know, so I
I
wanted to
know,
come.
and you know what, Mr. Bay, somebody made me that AI thing after they saw this prompt, right? So that was a little bit more realistic. You know, I don't want to think of it as our brothers as dogs. You know, to dehumanize people. And it looks really bad. But again, Tariq Nasheed is on these. He just joined TikTok. He's on African panels. He's calling us tethers. He's doing a lot of things that people want to say we're obsessed with him, but I'm obsessed with the people that are obsessed with him. You know, and just like
Brother, be mindful of those tactics though. Like he I'm pretty sure Tariq Nasheed is aware of TikTok. So I'm pretty sure he did that very strategically, you know, to jump on TikTok and jump on these panels and stuff like that. Like the brother ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying?
For him to jump on, like even if he was, I can't wait. You know, I can't wait for the opportunity.
I got all the smoke for his ass.
Hey, I got
I can't
smoke
wait
for
for
that,
the.
man.
But anyways,
Hold
it's
on,
not
bro.
about that, right, Mr. Bay? It's about what? It's about teaching our brothers and sisters that
But Mr. Bay,
the labels that we carry on, right? Whether it be Black American, whether it be Afro American, African American, understanding the reclassification, understanding how I still have to uplift my people, regardless if they believe in Tariq Nasheed or the FBA ideology. I will still uphold them. I will never claim them to be African. I have my set rules, right? And I will still not entertain, but trying to bond with other people that a lot of people don't know what an FBA is. Okay,
right. I got you.
It's only on TikTok. It's only this TikTok bullshit. But I have a lot of people, innocent people, Black Americans that are like, we're gonna hop on this FBA thing because this is how our people want us to identify. So I have to slow that down. You know, I won't judge them, but I will ask some questions. You know, and I think that's what this is.
Of course, brother. Hey, me and you, we've tag teamed before on this before, so yeah, I'm totally with you on that. You know, we just gotta be mindful of our tactics on how we're going about it. That's all I'm pointing out.
Brother Bay, I invite you out to the African Village meeting on Sunday at 2. You're very well spoken, articulate. The point is well taken, you know.
Wait, my brother, you said you invited me where?
I'll invite you to the African Village meeting on Sunday.
What time Sunday? Because I gotta be at work like I believe 4 or 5 in the evening.
Yeah, it'll be at 2 p.m. Where you at? Where you located at?
I'm Central Standard Time, so I'm in the Midwest.
Yeah, Central. Yeah, so yeah, I'm in Chicago, so I'm following you now, and I'll send you a invite to.
Praise Allah. Okay, but yeah, I definitely look forward to being a part of that. So yeah, man. Like I said, I just got off a 6-hour panel. I didn't think I was gonna be on that mud that long. I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest. And yeah, thank you, Brother Vibes, and for inviting me.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Bay.
Can you
Thank
Umar Bay? You know the Grand Sheikh.
Mr. Bay.
You said what, brother?
You know Grand Sheikh Kenya Umar Bay, the Supreme Grand Sheikh Kenya Umar Bay in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm familiar with King Yu, brother King Yu. I
Yeah.
don't regard him as a Supreme Grand Sheik, but I understood that brother for the good works he's doing.
Yeah. Well, he up here. Everybody look him as the Supreme Grand Sheik. That's what they call him. Supreme Grand.
Look, Mr. Bay is my older brother. Okay, I appreciate you, Mr. Bay, for giving me a download. I already know, but I'm here poking the bear that the bear doesn't exist.
Right.
But if I can, if I can convert these black MAGAs, these FBA MAGAs, because my people are being deported, right? Okay.
Where
Let
they
me
being
ask you know what I
deported to?
realized too, Vibes? I actually did research, and Chicago was founded by a black Asian.
Yeah.
So for all that, those FBAs should get the fuck out if they feel some type of way.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, can I ask you a question, Mr. Grace, if you don't mind?
Hey, you all have a good morning. We'll talk again soon.
Yeah,
Peace and
likewise,
love,
brother.
everyone.
My sister, can I ask you a quick question, if you don't mind?
Off one, brother.
Sister Grace, can I ask you a question? My sister, is she there? Sister Grace. Where's she at? Sister Grace, where you at? I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, I want to ask you, when you said that Malcolm found by Elijah Muhammad, what were you referring to? I wanted to just hear your wisdom.
I said that even Malcolm X condemned Prophet Elijah Muhammad because of the simple fact of what he was doing with those little girls. He turned his back. At the end of the day, let's not act like all skin folk is kinfolk.
Oh, I
If
agree
y'all
with that.
FBAs want to descend from Africans and the Caribbeans and say that y'all were foundationally black, then say that. But don't get upset when we take back what was ours.
Yeah, I
Along
agree
with
with you.
us.
I agree. Yeah, Elijah Muhammad did Nation of Islam is another cult. I agree with that. And only thing I didn't agree with Malcolm about was that when he went to Mecca and act like, Mecca is the most racist place on the face of the earth right now because they're killing so many African women who go over there every day. And I think also black people the black Muslims need to boycott that until they treat our people better because it's really genocide going on in the Arab world against black people. So Malcolm was writing exactly about the women that Elijah Muhammad got pregnant, and the nation they killed them. So and Farrakhan was a part of it. So that's true. That's all I want to know, sister. I just want to know because I don't want people to think that to know Arabs are not a friend of black people. They're no friend of black people. They're the most racist people that you ever can imagine. And right there, in Mecca, they killing so many people.
And it's so funny because they're also African too.
The Arabs, the white Arab?
No, not white Arabs.
No, and that's what I was trying. No, Mansa, this is what I was trying to tell you before, Mansa. There are black African. There are people that took Islam and did something different than the white Arabs ever did with Islam.
I know that. I know.
Okay,
I know that.
but when we talk about the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, right? I didn't have no references for you, Mansa, but I.
You said what now?
Oh, Saudi Arabia being African before it was a white, white Arab thing. Remember that? Remember I was trying to tell you that?
Yeah, I'm not concerned about it. I'm talking about what's going on now. The people over there now.
Yeah. So I'm a historian, right?
People.
I'm a historian, Mansa, and if you're bound to repeat it, right? So Mansa, I only say that from a historical background. I understand what's going on now, and I don't want to negate that. I don't want to negate.
And not just now. For the past 15 years, it's been white. It ain't been,
Of course,
it's been a long time. So,
and so that's what I'm saying, Mansa. I'm not in disagreement with you. I was just trying to relate.
Yeah, no, I got. I know they say at one time it was black, but I mean, I'm saying what's going on now because what that does is kind of, get them off the hook. With the people over there now have no regard for black people whatsoever, and they kill and enslave. They had a Ku Klux Klan in the sand. They are awful, wicked, sand rat people. What they do to our people over there, and the black Muslims remain silent, including the Nation of Islam, remain silent while they do what they do to our people. And so they're no friends of ours.
Historical times, we use that religion for our own best interest. Like we shared our gifts, through all religions, through all black people, right? Melanated people. They shared their gifts with the world. Coptic Christians, Ethiopian Christians, right? Eritrean Christians, right? Before white people knew what Christianity was, okay?
Yeah.
They took our shit. Okay. So listen, they took our shit and they copied it. They whitewashed it. Okay. So I think the same thing about
basically they just perverted it. That's basically what they did. They perverted it.
Yeah, but again, so I'm talking about the black Christians like Dr. King, Marcus Garvey was a Christian. They did good. Black people are always the best in what they do. The black Muslims are the best.
Martin Luther King thing. I'm gonna have to agree on one thing, that with the whole integration thing. That's the only thing he screwed up on. That's the only thing he screwed up at.
Yeah, I know he did it. I don't agree with that, but I'm saying he still was a good man who loved loved his people, and with his knowledge, he didn't do that. He admitted at the end of his life, he said, "I integrated my people into a burning house." He understood that, but he was a good man. He tried to practice really. He wasn't talking right and walking left. So I agree with that, but I'm just saying that Arab is no friend to our people. No friend to our people. We need to stop. We need to get them out of our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And somebody was talking earlier. They talking about black and brown. A lot of the white Mexicans show racism too. So,
but you got to be honest. It's gonna be. This is how it's gonna be with the FBAs. This is how it played out in with the Arabics.
Let me tell Monster something. Grace,
colonized, and then try to separate. And then that's why they turned, because they didn't know where they really came from anymore. That's exactly what's going on over here. We're just at the point where now the YT people are playing on the backs of what this little idiot is doing. And there's gonna be more division, there's gonna be a greater division. And those FBAs are gonna turn and they're gonna hate us. And they do hate us now. They say we take up their jobs. They say we take their people. We take their jobs. We take their status. It's like they're turning against us, and for what?
Grace.
Are you from Haiti?
Hold on, Mansa. Let me say this to you, Mansa. Those Arabs, those Arabic, those people, it's a language. It's a linguistic thing, right? Our people that's an original thing. It's original tongue to Africa. I will never give credence to the white Arabs and say that that's their religion, that's their culture. You give credit to them. Think about Black American culture. Do we give credit to the white people because they enslaved it? Do we ever say that the oppressor? Here I am putting a white. Here I am putting a white man's hand, and to say that again, who are the real tethers? Who are the real people that cipher energy off of a dominant culture, right? And then want to use dominant culture to suppress other people, right? So let's think about the Arabs, my brother. Arabs,
they do give credit to the YT, because what do you think these entertainers are doing when they say thank you for the industry?
Right, they're getting paid.
And all that stuff. That's all YT Jew people.
Yeah, facts.
Let's not act like, and then even when they get their little big checks, when they sign on to these sports and stuff, they do kiss the hand and the rings of those YT people.
They gotta bend over. They gotta join function. Nothing to do. They have to submit to something. We have no control over the religion, the athleticism, the coaches, the players, the NFL, the NBA, We have to be regulated and standardized testing, IQ-ness, who's smart, who's not. You're gonna play their game, okay? So same with religion. I think Islam is beautiful because Islam does welcome everybody in there, but they also don't show somebody's face. Prophet Muhammad. In Christianity, they show the white man's face, right? It's only until you go to Europe and you see the Black Madonna. It's only until you go to Russia and you see who those people actually represent. Again, brother, I don't want to give them that much. I don't want to give them that much credit, Mansa. I don't want to give them that much credit for them to use their religion against us. You know, when our people, the Moors, you know, the African Muslims, that yes, obviously there's tribal stuff going on, you know, but
what's going on today, what they're doing.
we're not going to give all the credit to white Arab people to claim a religion, the religion that has been used against us, just like Christianity has, right, Mansa? But
we're not talking about the religion.
Religion wasn't based on motherfucking cultures and
when I hear white Arabs,
what religion was based off
when you say
power.
white Arabs to
If you
me,
didn't have
right?
the power to push religion,
Hold on, Red.
you couldn't push religion.
I'm talking to Mansa. Mansa, when I hear white Arabs and I hear what you're saying, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, how they're using African people, how they've taken that religion and done all the most horrendous, atrocious things to our people, right? That take it also with a grain of salt. Even though I understand that, I also know historically that African people have used that same religion and have not done the same things to our people, let alone their people. You know.
I'm saying, see, when you do that, it needs to be given attention to. What they're doing now is committing genocide against Africans.
I'm not excusing the G side, right, Mansa? I'm not excusing it at all. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the G side is going on. That's why I'm talking about what happened 100,000 years ago. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what's happening right now, 2025. What's been happening for the past 1,500 years? Some sand rats have done so much atrocities to our people.
It's almost like the white supremacist Christians, right? We would never say that Black Americans practicing Christianity right now in the Baptist churches and everything. That's not the same. It's not the same ideology that YT. Hold on, it's not the same thing that YT extremists do with the religion. They want to hold that religion and they want to say, okay, the Bible said that this is how we should treat our slaves, you know. And these slaves look a particular way, and they use the doctrine. You know, they use the Quran, what are the other books? How they just oh man, I can't remember. What are the other books besides the Quran? You have
No, so that's right. We got you. We got to get in all that, but you know, the bottom line: race first, African unite. Whatever your religion is, put that in your back pocket. We got to unite. Black Christians, Black Muslims, Black atheists have to unite. Don't come talking about your religion, your Bible, your Quran, your Ifa. You keep that to yourself, and we get together and fight white supremacy. I don't want to hear about you. I don't want to hear you read no Bible scriptures, no Quran.
That's what I'm saying, Mansa. That's what I'm saying. So I don't want to hear about white Arabs that use the Quran at their own bidding, you know. And obviously they use those books and other books to use to hate, you know, and to be racist. You know?
What I'm saying, we're many different religions. Some of us are Christians, some of us are Muslim. We got a commonality. We got white supremacists and white Arabs on our back. And so whatever your religion is, that's your business. I don't care to hear about it. What we need to do is all unite. When you go to the mosque on Friday or church on Sunday, keep that to yourself. But let's unite and build for ourselves, protect ourselves, and act as family by putting our race first. The color of our skin is what binds us, and that's what we're going off of. So I don't want to hear no Bible verses. I don't want to hear no Quran verses.
and
Skin
inshallah,
color ain't got nothing to do with it. If that's the
inshallah.
case,
I mean, listen, guys, we have to always remind ourselves that even though we want to get rid of the religion and everything, okay, black first, right? Black first before
no.
religion. Listen.
Hold
But hold on, Red. Black first before religion, before gender, before all that stuff, because we know that the black woman.
Oh yeah, gender. Okay, I thought you said that. We ain't with that LGBTQ stuff.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, brother, there are boundaries, right? There are boundaries that we have to protect ourselves from other people and their culture and their religion and their races, you know, how they relate to us. So again, we're vulnerable because we're so open with our culture. We're so open. And we have to gatekeep, you know, from here on out, you know, so.
Yeah, that's fine. I said, but just everybody keep their religion to yourself. Nobody want to hear nothing about your religion. You know, so we're trying to unite and build a nation. A nation is a separation. That's why the Europeans been so successful in America, because of the separation between church and
Well,
state.
look, man. So we can't unite like that because everybody that's black ain't straight up, and some of the motherfuckers that you think black really is the white.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Well,
But
I'm
anyway,
gonna tell you if you let me. I'll tell you.
I'm good. You say that for I'm gonna go. You can say that for what's your name? We black people need to unite. Keep our race first and put your religion second. That way we unite. Because
In 2025, black ain't a color no more. It's an attitude. That's why you hear white folks, Mexicans, and everybody else talking nigga shit. Talking about my nigga. I heard it today. I'm telling you,
My
this is real.
nigga. I'm gonna
But
restart this
everybody ain't your
algorithm.
nigga though.
Yo, I just
Everybody can't be your
followed you
nigga
guys.
though.
White people have been calling you the N-word for who knows how long, and you have no problem with them, right? Until
No, they been calling nigga the word
okay,
nigga
listen, you
and
took that
nigga.
all
word
right, bye.
and
Have
you
a good
turned it
day, my
into a
bro. I'll
word of
talk to you tomorrow,
endearment.
brother.